What I mainly post on shorts is usually Forza clips of me drifting and occasional skate clips. So you might be wondering, well, what's the problem? Well, some people in the Forza community think that I'm doing it wrong. Jamming the car into first isn't drifting. Well, I'm gonna play the clip and let you guys decide if I jammed into anything. Well, I didn't jam into any cars, so don't know what he's talking about. He could be talking first as in first gear, and he might be one of those guys who shits on anyone who plays automatic instead of manual, because manual people love playing with sticks. That is not drifting. That's money shifting. Buddy, what the fuck is money shifting? I hate it when car people see non-car people and go bonkers when they don't know these crazy terms. Or they just start using this in-community lingo to play pseudo-intellectual to feel smarter than everyone else, but like, you sound schizo. I like cars, but I'm not a car enthusiast. Car enthusiasts need to understand that shit. Don't know if he's blind, but the game clearly says I'm drifting, so yeah. If my car is swaying side to side with tires smoke from skidding around and the game says like drifting 100, great drift, or whatever the hell, then I'm drifting. I'm satisfied with it. You don't know how to drift at all. Well, how you drift is that you press A if you're on Xbox, you turn, that's the P brake, or you hit a corner and you press brake, then you move with inertia. That is how you drift. The elitists like to make it look like it's rocket science, but it's not. People just like to be pretentious for the sake of being pretentious. Forza Horizon one of the few games where I could load up and say I have a blast. Like, there's not been a time where I've had a bad Forza session because I played a game casually. I'm not worried about drift tech or online races because I just mess around on the map. Bro needs drift cam on badly. No, I don't. You're doing it wrong. You're not using inertia. What you have to do is to have to like. So when you're going down, you're going to want to turn the opposite way of the corner, and then right when you're on the corner, you're going to have to swing your car the other way, and you'll have to start doing a crazy drift. Trust me, it works. You have to get good at it. That's how actual drifting works. Not American drifting when you hold down the e-brake. Now, comments like that are actually helpful instead of just shitting on me and saying I'm cheeks at drifting, because it actually looks like they want me to learn something instead of being a gatekeeping elitist. You're doing it wrong, here's why, is better than, you're doing it wrong, and your ass. Here's another guy who was helpful and gave actual tips instead of just shitting on my gameplay. Don't understand why so many people play with driving line. Noobs. I hate when people have fun in the way I don't permit them to. Really grinds my gears 1 out of 4. That basically sums up how these elitists are. But yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in another video.